Can couples live together before marriage in Saigon?
For me, it's okay. It's kind of normal because I used to live like more than 10 years in Australia, so I think it's very normal to me that like couple they live together before marriage. But like for Vietnamese who live in Vietnam, I think, and even like the local media and newspaper, they still call that thing is sống, thử. It means like trial marriage, and they put it in a really bad concept. I think just because like the many young Vietnamese people, they don't have what you call like sex education.
Oh yeah.
They don't have a good sex education. Like for example, like they don't even know how to put on a condom or something. And the abortion like really high. Yeah. And
Really?
like
I didn't know that.
yes.
Really?
And for example, like yeah, they look at the girl like really bad. They look down on the girl if the girl choose to live with her boyfriend before marriage. Yeah, so actually it's not very easy for a Vietnamese girl like to move in with their boyfriend or even like stay over at night.
Can couples live together before marriage in Saigon or Vietnam?
Totally agree about that, because like dating is another thing, living is just really different. And if you cannot be happy when you live together, get married, just the end of the relationship.
Right.
It's done.
Do you think it's becoming more common now in Saigon or Vietnam, or is it still kind of like taboo, or like, you know, like, because I know like some traditional or older people, they're against that.
For sure, like older people over here still against that, but for Saigon, I see that it's more popular right now that people come and live together before they decide to do anything. And it's also for my expectation, and also I see a lot of girls of my friends as well. They're thinking like get married just like a paperwork.
Yeah.
More than anything, it's just like the way you treat your partner, the way your partner treats you, and are you happy or not?
Yeah.
Like, to say that person important to you is not about a paper and a name, like, oh, this is my wife, this is my girlfriend, but then you did something really shitty behind them. It's not nice at all, right? So right now it's just try to be better to your partner.
Yeah. Yeah, one thing I came across was really interesting. I had a class with like half older Vietnamese women and really young, like 18, something like that. And all the older ones were super like very like they're really strongly opinionated like against living together before marriage. And their main argument was that they were afraid that the man would, you know, like
cheat on them,
like domestic violence, like hit them, beat them. But then I thought like, well, that doesn't really make sense, because like if you get married and that happens, like you're kind of like more in a stuck situation rather than like you find that out before. I don't know if that's.
Well, also like even like you get married or you don't get married yet, it doesn't matter as well. But I think like the way I'm seeing that, like you get what you choose. That's your choice. Like if the guy fight, like kicking you or like do something bad to you, you can decide to stop hanging out with them, stop in relationship with them, right? But if you're still doing that, the first time is maybe their problem. The second time maybe God. But the first time it's happening is your problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, it become more common now, and but it really depends on your parents. But most of the people here they live independent from the family, because most of it's the city for like immigrants. I can tell. So they kind of like more open-minded, and so it's happened a lot. Even with like students, like university students, they do that a lot. Not only with their the adults and the foreigners.
Okay. So your family would be okay with you living together with your
No.
boyfriend?
It depends. But
Yeah, we from the countryside, and our parents they still have that traditional thinking.
All right. Can couples live together before marriage in Saigon?
Again, to me, my opinion, it's okay. But it's so weird if you don't live together before get married.
Really?
Yeah, like some kind of like a trial, so you know them better, you know, like your love personality, something like that.
Right. From what you heard or know or experienced, whatever, do you think couples, Vietnamese couples, or if they're in a relationship with a foreigner, can they live together before marriage?
Definitely, yeah, surely. Lately, especially in the big cities like Ho Chi Minh City and big city, not in a province, people are very open-minded. Whatever I've heard or from my friends and stuff as well, they're pretty open-minded, pretty chill and laid back. So, though, especially if there's a mutual connection, they don't mind at all. Actually, a lot of my friends is living together with their Vietnamese girl.
Okay, so they didn't have any difficulty then. Like,
I mean, majority of them don't. But I've heard that some women who is from the province areas, they probably have the traditional approach. But usually in the big cities, they don't have a problem at all. As long as there's a mutual connection, there's mutual benefit to go for.
So a bit more open-minded in the cities.
Yeah, more open-minded, especially in Ho Chi Minh City compared to the north. That's what I've heard.
Okay, cool.
I think we need our own like personal space to grow up as well, and to hang out together. Think about like if you see each other every day for 24 hours, how many days you can do it.
That's true.